Hi, I'm Chris Charles. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at 10 terrifying medical conditions. Number 1. Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, or FOP for short. Also known as second skeleton syndrome or Stoneman syndrome. This is a slow and scary condition for anyone to have. The muscles, ligaments and other connective tissue will slowly turn into bone, which over time restricts the movement of the afflicted until they are no more than a living statue. There are no known cures for this condition, and there have only been around 800 confirmed cases worldwide. Number 2. Fetus in feti. An easy way to explain this is by saying it's like being pregnant with your own twin brother or sister. When in the womb, one twin can sometimes absorb the other twin, and can be born with some of the remains of the other twin inside their body. Another cause of this condition can be an abnormal development of tissue within the body. This condition affects an estimated 1 in 500,000 people. Number 3. Cotard delusion. For all you zombie movie fans out there, this one's for you. Cotard delusion is also known as walking corpse syndrome. People that suffer with this condition believe that they are dead, and will refuse to eat and will often neglect their personal hygiene and health. So after a while, they'll even begin to look and smell like a corpse. This wouldn't be a very pleasant experience to meet someone with this condition. Number 4. Kleinelevin syndrome. Afflicting roughly 1 in 1 million people, people suffering with this syndrome will often sleep for days or weeks at a time. Other symptoms include hypersexuality and excessive hunger. So in other words, you're a teenager. Though this affliction is not life-threatening, what's terrifying is with the extended periods that you are asleep, you are missing out on so much of your life. Number 5. Hypertrichosis. Also known as werewolf syndrome, this condition causes the afflicted to grow excessive amounts of body hair, which makes them resemble a werewolf. There are 2 types of hypertrichosis. Generalized hypertrichosis, in which hair will grow all over the body, and localized hypertrichosis, where the hair growth is restricted to certain areas of the body. Though we are able to understand this condition now, I can't help but think hundreds of years ago this condition would have scared the hell out of folk. Number 6. Trimethylamine. This condition also has the name fish odor syndrome, so yeah, you know where this is going. Though the symptoms vary in strength through different people, the main condition is a strong smell coming from the skin, urine and saliva. This happens due to a buildup of trimethylamine within the body, and because of a faulty gene, the body is unable to dispose of it properly. There are no known cures for this, but by adjusting the diet, symptoms can be improved. Number 7. HyperdontTR. This is something straight out of a nightmare I had once. Hyperdontria is the excessive growth of teeth. There are different types of hyperdontria that affect how the extra teeth will grow and form. The condition is thought to be hereditary. But looking at some of these pictures makes the roof of my mouth feel oh so weird. Number 8. Solar Urticaria. We've had the werewolves and now it's time for the vampires. That was a terrible joke. People that suffer with solar urticaria have an abnormally high reaction to sunlight, and will burn so much quicker than the rest of us. They will even break out into hives even in areas of the body that was even covered from the sunlight. Number 9. Epidermodysplasia verruciformis. This disorder is also known as tree-man disorder. This is a hereditary skin disorder that makes the skin of the afflicted look like the bark of a tree. Growths will grow all over the body, particularly on the hands and feet. There are no known cures for this, but some treatment can be made. Surgery can be used in order to cut off the growths, but most of the time they will just grow back. And finally, number 10. Alien hand syndrome. The phrase, "the devil makes work for idle hands," works quite well in this occasion. People that suffer with alien hand syndrome lose some or all control over one of their hands. It is sometimes caused by a side effect to brain injury or a slight mistake due to surgery. The afflicted will find that their hand acts independently and will grab at objects nearby. That sounds okay, but what makes this a terrifying condition, I hear you say? Well, I'm glad you asked. Some cases have been so severe that they say their own hand has even tried to strangle them. Yeah, that's exactly how you want to die, killed by your own appendages. Special notice, Joseph Merrick. On this episode, I really wanted to add Joseph Merrick, though I wasn't really sure how to add him in. As for his medical condition, the most common belief was that he was unlucky enough to suffer from a combination of two afflictions, neurofibromatosis type 1 and Proteus syndrome. Joseph was a kind-hearted man that had a talent for crafting. Joseph Merrick was born on the 5th of August 1862 and passed away at the age of 27 on the 11th of April 1890 of asphyxiation. The medical examiner that dissected Joseph said that his neck had been dislocated. Due to Joseph's condition, he had to sleep in a sitting up position. It is believed that he tried to lay flat like a normal person would. This ultimately killed him. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.